Today I'm taking you to the SEZANE New York City store. It's not a vlog because I'm not a vlog person. I would actually love to do a vlog one day, but I don't feel it's my thing, you know? I will try. I will try one day. But I went to the New York City store a couple of weeks ago and I promised you guys that I would share which pieces I saw and what I brought home. So you can see today what I tried on and what I decided to leave in the store and what I decided to grab and bring home with me. I think by now you already know because I told you last time. It's the Yumi Blouse and the Damon Pants. But I want to show you more details on these pieces as well as the other ones that I tried in store. The first item I got the most questions about. A lot of you asked me because it is a really pretty dress and I know that they already released in 2 colors and so many of you were super interested in knowing a little bit more about this dress. So the fabric feels very much like the Xenia dress that I tried last year, except that this one is long sleeve and it gives you more an idea of a cardigan than a sweater. So it is a dress, but you can see that the top has one type of texture and the bottom has a different one. It does have something like an elastic band in the middle, which cinches your waist. I do appreciate that, I have to say. However, it did feel a little bit tight even with the medium. So the one that I'm trying on that you're seeing right now is the medium size. And if you have watched my videos, you know that I'm normally in between small and medium. For most pieces, actually as small when it comes to SEZANE. However, even the medium felt a little bit too tight, especially around the hips. The next one, still with the same color, it's the Paulo Jumper. I have reviewed Paulo Jumper last year and it's a wonderful sweater. If I'm not wrong, it's 100% merino wool. I did feel like this year the sweater runs a little bit larger. It could have been just this one that I tried, but this is the small and it did feel a little bit more on the loose side. I tried Paulo Jumper before and it was a little bit more snug. So I really like this way. I do feel like it's actually more flattering because I like to have a little bit of room in my sweaters. However, I wanted you to know, so for Paulo, I would just stick to your usual size. Unless you want something more fitted, then you can size down. The color is really beautiful. It's this beautiful burgundy, saturated, vibrant type of red. You know, all those burgundy pieces that they have been releasing, I feel like they're all quite similar. Maybe except for the basil, that's a little bit more muted. All the other ones are really bright and very saturated. Absolutely beautiful. I love how it felt. It was very comfortable. If you are concerned about itchy fabric, that's not one of them. So it felt really comfortable when I tried on. And I would highly recommend. I think the buttons, they really bring a very elevated look. It just dresses up immediately. And it's such a gorgeous piece for fall. Now you just saw the Paulo Jumper styled with the Malia Skirt. So I'm just going to show you a few more videos about it because there's not much to talk about. I did try Malia Skirt when I tried the Farm Rio and SEZANE collection last year, and it was surprisingly flattering because usually those skirts, they're not very great for me. They usually give me a little bit of a gap on my waist because I have a smaller waist compared to my hips. If I'm saying that too much, it's because some of you are new here and you don't know much about me, so I feel I should always make sure that I am giving the right information, but I'm sorry if it's repetitive. Either way, I have all my measurements down below in the description box as well as all the links for these pieces. So Malia Skirt in this fabric, it's the houndstooth fabric, is beautiful for fall. I think it's such a staple piece. It's probably one of the best prints for fall. It's houndstooth, especially with this color combo. I think they really nailed it. I've seen so many of these from other brands, but SEZANE is my favorite one when it comes to this kind of houndstooth, and they have a matching jacket. It's a Christie jacket. I didn't try Christie here, but I did try last year, and I will try to find the video and link for you guys here. So Malia Skirt, as you can see, it's a little bit tight on me. It's the size 36 or 4 US, and it is a little bit snug. I can't say for sure how the 38 would be. I would likely be a lot more comfortable with the 38 or size 6 US. However, I would probably need to take in the waist a bit. This didn't feel like a high-waisted type of skirt to me. It felt more like a mid-waist. So that's probably why it didn't give me such a gap but I wanted to let you guys know. It is a little bit short, at least this one that I tried. I don't know if the 38 would be a little better, but hopefully this video will help you. Now, talking about skirts, the next skirt that I wanted to show you is the Peter skirt, and that is the first time I'm trying this one. It is in 100% wool, it's virgin wool, so the texture is very rough, and it's very high-end. I do feel like it's a great fabric, but it is scratchy, so especially on the outside. I think on the inside, yeah, they definitely had lining, so it doesn't feel as uncomfortable. But if you're a person that's sensitive to it, maybe that one you should skip. It did feel very flattering too. It's a little bit short, so I'm not sure if this is too short for you. And that's also the size 36 or 4. They didn't have the next size, that's why I didn't try on. It did feel snug, but again, I did gain a little bit of weight in the past few weeks. So that could be one of the reasons. The first place that my weight goes to is my bum, my legs. So it's funny how I don't get a lot of belly, like I don't get a lot of fat on my belly, my stomach. They just go to my hips. Now the next piece is the Damon Pants, and I tried Damon Pants before in the gray style, and I shared with you guys a couple of weeks ago actually. And I was so in love because it's so rare to find a pair of pants that actually fit me right away without having to tailor it. So I was very excited about Damon. I did return my gray one because it just felt a little bulky. Every time I tried with a new top, it just felt way too bulky because it has lining. But this pair of Damon, the black one, was exceptional. I really liked the fit. It was one pair of pants that I tried on and I was really pleased. I was just so happy to see that it just fit. And I tried in 2 sizes. So first you're gonna see the 36, which is the US 4. And that's the one that I brought home. I know that maybe some of you will feel this is too tight, but the 38, it felt like a sack. It just like a potato sack. It was huge. It was not flattering. The legs were just too big on me, and the hips were okay, but the waist was very big and just everywhere. It just didn't fit nice. So I'll show you now the 38 so you can see what it looks like. Maybe some of you would prefer the 38, but of course you have to wear what makes you comfortable. And to me, the 36 felt the best. So this Damon has a mixed fabric. I'm gonna put here for you guys the fabric content, and I just love it. It didn't feel very cropped to me. You know that Damon, the difference between Damon and most of the SEZANE pants is that the length is a lot shorter, so it's a great pair of pants for petites and just for us that are not petite but are also not tall. I'm 5'5", 166 centimeters. So I really like the length on me and just everywhere. It does have some elastane, so that could be one of the reasons that the pants are so flattering. The material felt thick, but not like too thick like the wool version. And also, it doesn't have lining. So one thing I wanted to mention is that on the inside, it can be a little scratchy. And if you're sensitive to it, maybe you want to pass on this one. But to me, the pants are just perfect. The other 2 items that I tried were the Yumi Blouse and the Magalia Skirt, which are a matching set. Absolutely beautiful. I already shared last week a review on Yumi top, so I'm not going to be talking about it today. But if you guys want to see, I'm going to leave the link over here so you can take a look at it. And hopefully you can get all the information that you need about them. The blouse I brought home, it's the size 36 or 4 US, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love that top. I tried to style as many ways as I could because I wanted to make sure that it would be a versatile piece for me. And I'm just super happy with it. Now I'm going to go quickly over some of the other pieces that I saw over there, but I didn't try. You'll see here this new Christie Jacket. It looks like Christie Jacket in pink. And also the Jose Jumper, which feels really nice when you touch. One thing that I wanted to try is this Gillie Skirt, but I felt that the fabric wasn't as good as the ones from last year. I also saw the Lulu pants in this beautiful print now they have, but they didn't have my size, so I ended up not trying, and it felt very flimsy, to be honest. Now the Max shirt, on the other hand, felt so luxurious. I loved it. Here's the matching jacket, more pants. They do have a lot of pink stuff now, and this beautiful shirt. So If you have questions about any of these, just let me know. I might be able to answer, or perhaps if any of you have one of these pieces, you can also answer to each other. So these shoes I decided to film because I do have a very similar one, and they are similar to Paula babies, so I thought it would be nice just to share with you guys. I didn't try on because I didn't have my size. The store is really small, so they don't always carry all sizes and all styles, but it's always nice to go there and just do returns or check what's new without having to buy online. I also saw the Harper dress, which I have and I reviewed last year. Here's a new shirt they just released. I really like the fabric. I'm not into prints so much, but I thought it would be nice just to share with you in case you are wondering. Here's the Florence shirt, I believe. Yeah, that's the Florence shirt. Here we have pants, forgot the name, that's Chloe. Then the matching skirt, that's Christie Jacket, which probably all of you know already. Damon Pants, which of course I already showed you and brought home. They're just amazing. And a few others. This is the other Chloe they have now, which is beautiful in lace. Oh, and that cardigan, I thought it was really nice and I wanted to try, but I ended up not trying because I had very little time to try these. It's called the Ellie cardigan, I believe. I really like how it felt. It's the kind of piece that will probably be very nice, like very flattering on. And that's the Scott trench coat. Beautiful. Here you can see some more pieces. I saw the Nael skirt in the striped version, and they do have still in the store all of these colorful pieces. I think it's nice because I know most people want to wear just fall colors right now, but that doesn't suit everybody, so it was kind of nice to see that they have these colors as well. I saw a new Trudy, which is this beautiful coral red. Unfortunately, that does not work for me, but I thought I should share. And another one that I was very interested in seeing is the Matthis Jumper. Because remember, that one was really expensive. This one is almost $200. So it was nice to touch, like in person and feel. I really, really love it. I don't think I would spend that much on this particular sweater, but I thought I should share with you. I'm checking the pieces here on my phone so I can talk about them as we go. Then I saw the Christie Jacket. I did try this one actually, and I'm going to show you guys. And here you see Simon. I don't know if that's Simon or Felix, but I do love this new print. That's the Sage. So I wanted to show you the Sage Basil because it is a little bit different from the Gaspard. And I'm going to show you that so you can see the difference. This is the Paulo coat, and here's the Gaspard. So Gaspard is slightly more saturated. They both are called Sage, but it does look a little bit different in real life. And here is another Gillie skirt in this new fabric, this new print. Now for bags, well, I already shared with you some of these, but I'm gonna show you a few more. And I really love SEZANE bags. I think they're beautiful. That's a comparison between those two kinds of blues. You can see it's completely different, and I love both of them, but I think the vintage blue is just stunning. It's definitely my favorite one. Now, I saw the black version of Mini Milo, the regular Milo, and a few others. I think they're very pretty. Love their new collection of bags. They're amazing. And I finally saw the Mara bag, the tote bag, for the first time. So the leather feels very much like the Romy bag and all these other bags that I tried on. And I do love it. I think it's a lot more roomy than the other ones like I tried for you. And it's pretty. I love the color. I think it's a beautiful shape. This is the Romy bag that I mentioned. And you can see here the Milo little wallets. They're so cute. And I wanted to show you real quick the Croc Claude Bag. Look how stunning that is. I think from all the Claude bags, this is probably the most scratch resistant because of the texture. It doesn't feel like smooth at all. It feels like a really great sturdy bag. Here's a quick comparison between the Claude in vintage blue and the rosewood. Those were my favorite ones out of all the Claude bags, and it was so hard to choose. And then here's the rosewood next to my Mini Milo. I wanted to show you guys how they look together in terms of size and just how it feels. And just a few more. So I saw the Christie Jacket. Here's the Yumi Blouse. They do have a new Betty skirt. which is this one in suede. And then they did have most of their new fall collection pieces in store. I was really happy to see them because sometimes it's really hard to understand sizing or just to know how the fabric is going to feel like, how it's going to look like in real life. So even though I didn't order these, I was just so happy to go to the store and see them in person so I could report back to you. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you have questions about any of these pieces, let me know. I did promise you that I would share the Tote Jumper, the martin trousers, the whale jacket, and the new vest. But because the video was getting a little bit too long, I decided to just share that next time. But you won't have to wait a full week. I promise that I'm going to make that video as soon as possible. And maybe in 3 to 4 days, I'll be back here with those 4 new pieces. Thank you very, very much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give the thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.